Section 1. The Power of Spoken Reality. To truly grasp this, we've got to start with the 013 system's underlying cybernetic view of existence. The sources treat the human body not as a biological accident, but as a primed vessel, basically hardware built for intentional reality design. The supreme law of manifestation traces how this actually works. Step 1. Attention directs your energy, kind of like planting the seed. Step 2. Emotion fuels it, watering that seed. Step 3. Conviction sustains it as a structural blueprint. But step 4? That's where the magic actually happens. Expression, which is governed by key 5, pushes that internal reality outward. You see, until you speak it, your reality just remains hidden inside you.
Moving on to Section 2, meet key 5. So, knowing those steps of manifestation, we need to locate the specific hardware center responsible for pushing those internal realities outward. The electric blue geometry and the doves here perfectly capture the vibrational, expansive nature of key 5. It is far more than just a physical throat. It's a structural gateway where the internal harmony we build within ourselves is finally pushed out and shared with the outside world. The 013 system is highly mechanical, and that's reflected directly in its structural logic. Its designated color is blue, it resonates with the musical note C, and its elemental force is sound. Somatically, it's located right at the voice. But pay really close attention to that core statement, I speak. Key 5 functions as the literal bridge where your spirit's internal expression crosses over into shared reality. It's a huge deal.
Section 3. The Law of Vibration. This center ties directly into the underlying mechanics of the universe. The law of vibration is described as the automated mechanism that vibrates internal thoughts and truth outward into the physical medium. It essentially converts intention into sound waves. The crucial takeaway here is that words are not just abstract symbols. They act as actual vehicles for thought. Key 5 is a mechanical function taking pure source energy and directing it straight into the collective field. The stories you tell yourself mathematically dictate the world you inhabit.
This brings us to Section 4, Truth, Compassion, and Listening.
Because this mechanism isn't reckless, you can't just blurt out anything you want and expect a perfectly balanced reality. The voice of creation has dual-natured rules and ethical balancing points. On one side, we have truth without compassion. The sources warn that this becomes incredibly harmful and disconnected. But flip it around, and compassion without truth becomes misleading and highly unstable. Effective communication demands a harmonious balance of both honesty and understanding. Before you activate Key 5, the text actually suggests a quick mental checklist. Just ask yourself, is what I'm about to say true? Is it helpful? Is it necessary? Is it aligned with growth?
And that builds right into the other half of the voice equation, listening. While speaking expresses your internal truth and vibration, listening is about seeking what the system calls inner standing before jumping to judgment. Genuine listening demands your full, undivided attention and real curiosity. Honestly, it's the only way to prevent conflict when you're interacting in a multiverse filled with billions of other unique perspectives.
Section 5. Programming the prime vessel.
Okay, so how do we actually apply this mechanical knowledge? We move into the cybernetic application, using language as literal software to program our own biological organism through what the texts call compiled blocks of code. The sources detail a process known as biosymbolic automation. By using linguistic compression, which is basically taking your intentions and refining them into specific words or statements, you completely bypass the slow, critical filters of your conscious intellect. You're turning conscious willpower into self-correcting subconscious programs. You speak the command and it moves the physical body effortlessly. It's like hacking your own hardware. A perfect, everyday example of this programming is a simple promise. You know, a promise is so much more than just a statement. When you make a promise out loud, you are creating a physical link on your timeline, literally connecting your present self to your future self. It commits your spoken words to future physical action. Doing this successfully forges real integrity and what the text calls somatic alignment, which is where your biology and your intentions are perfectly, completely synced up.
Finally, Section 6, Master your voice.
So, how do we utilize all of this structural knowledge to master our own programmable circuit every single day? Because, let's face it, knowledge without action is just potential. Consider this quote from the text. What you say after I am shapes who you become. This simple aphorism anchors the absolute core wisdom of Key 5. It highlights the profound, undeniable responsibility that you hold over your own expression and identity. If words are vehicles that push energy into physical reality, then what you attach to your identity literally builds the architecture of your life. No pressure, right? I want to challenge you directly with a specific daily audit pulled straight from the 013 text. Ask yourself right now, today, are the words I spoke, both internally to myself and externally to others, building the reality I wish to inhabit, or are they tearing it down? Take a moment to truly evaluate the architecture you just spent the last 24 hours building with your own voice.
Which leaves us with this final, crucial thought. Will you continue to exist as a passive, sleeping self, simply reacting to the world around you? Or will you activate Key 5, take hold of the voice of creation, and consciously command your reality? Ultimately, mastering this mechanism is entirely in your hands. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. I hope you leave here today ready to speak your truth with absolute intention.